Joe and I are getting ready for our river to river hike tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to be going from the start, Elizabethtown, to
Harrod,
Illinois.
Harrod, Illinois. 27.5 miles.
We're going to take the van to the end of the trail at Harrod, and we're going to then drive the car back to the beginning and then walk to the van. So right now we're just getting ready.
One of the key parts of doing long days on the trail is having plenty of calories. And this is how we get our calories. So here's Allison cooking our lunch for tomorrow.
And don't forget the Ranger bread.
Yeah, we have Ranger bread as well, and we have some snacks. So see you in the morning. Hey, good morning. Here we are in Elizabethtown, Illinois, and we are walking to the official start of the River to River Trail. It's notable that we've almost started the River to River Trail approximately 4,000 times. This is actually the first time that we've genuinely started with the intention of going to the other end. It's a beautiful morning. It's in the 20s. Allison's eating a burrito, which is why she's not talking a whole lot. There it is. We're gonna go dip our toes in the river.
Are we really gonna do that?
Yeah. There's some flooding on the river, as you can see. We're hoping that's not gonna impact us too much.
Also, if you come to this, the gas station has really good burritos.
They do. I already ate mine. I'm not acting like I didn't have a burrito. All right, here we go. It's the water touch. Ohio River. This is also a fortuitous day, or a portentous day. Last year we started the North Country Trail on this very day, and the year before we started our epic out and back on the Tunnel Hill Trail. We just saw the first blaze. So our plan is to hike the whole River to River Trail over the next week. We are section through hiking it, as we call it now. We have 2 cars, but we're connecting our steps each day, and we're just going trailhead to trailhead. So we just dropped our car off in Elizabethtown, and the van is waiting in Harrod, 27 trail miles away. The weather is supposed to be pretty ideal.
We're a little concerned about the water on the trail and the downed trees, but we'll see how it goes.
There's always something.
Yeah. You're about an hour in, and I just wanted to mention that oh wait, there's a blaze, so pretty. I just wanted to mention that this trail is really lovely and very nice, but it's not like one of the kind of trails that has a confidence marker every 5 minutes. You have to pay attention. I mean, you have to pay attention to all trails, but this one, just be careful of and be prepared. This is what it looks like. It is pretty strenuous. I would say we've had some ups and downs, and the trails are muddy and gravelly. But again, it's what I wanted. But be prepared for that if you're used to kind of smooth trails. I haven't been out here on a long hike for almost a year and a half. And it does seem like it's changed quite a bit since then. Well, we have our first big stream crossing. You can see a blaze over there. And I don't know if you can see it right there. It's probably 30 degrees now, I would say. You think, Joe? Yeah. Oh, there he goes. Oh, it's not that deep, really. Alrighty. Joe's a little bit braver than me, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it now too. Alright. One foot is still dry. Not anymore. Well, that's refreshing.
refreshing. Cool, clear mountain stream.
Except not a mountain.
And not clear.
Not clear. Well, you know what's good about this? Once your feet are wet, then you can just walk through any puddles and not even care. Like, I see my next blaze right over there. Since my feet are already wet, I'll do it the way you're supposed to. Just walk. Oh, well, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. It's the slippy kind of mud. Dang, man. Look at that. All right, we just finished our first little road walk. Feet are drying off, though my socks are not. And it is starting to warm up and just be like a perfect kind of morning for the spring. Blue skies, and that is what the trail looks like right now. Notice the rocks on this part of the trail. I haven't been filming for a while because it's been pretty muddy. And I have to pay attention to my footing. You gotta be careful so you don't trip and roll your ankle or something. All right, we're at one of the stream crossings. It's very pretty. Problem with this kind of thing is it looks like it's going to be okay, but it might be really slick. Oh, no, it's not too slick. Oh, I thought you were going to go across.
Well, I mean, eventually I hope to.
Yeah. I just got clobbered. All right, so I just dropped my phone. Or my phone, damn it. Okay. I just dropped my GoPro in this, I don't know, frog pond? Mud hole? Because I wanted to show all these frog, I call them frog seeds, but they're frog eggs. Whew, clearly, I'm having a moment.
Frog seeds.
It reminds me of those basil drinks. Yeah, I just dropped my GoPro in that gross water because I was looking at the...
Too gross if the amphibians are living in...
I know, it's true. That's what I was going to say. It looked gross to me, but it clearly is doing pretty well because if there's that many amphibians laying their eggs or frog seeds, then that's pretty... That's a good sign for the world. And we need it right now. All right, that's the trail.
There's a big hole, like dot right there. Yeah. It's because Allison broke this GoPro on its first outing. There she is. So we're standing here by a sizable creek crossing, river crossing. Yeah, I guess it's a creek. Here it is. Our trail's over there. See that blaze? How are you feeling about this crossing, Allison?
Oh, I'm just gonna have to get it done, I guess.
Yep.
Either turning around or going on, so.
The thing about filming creek crossings is that you're always in danger of like filming yourself falling in the creek, you know? I saw a crawdad. That's cool. This is really not very deep. It's pretty damn cold though. It is February 27th, which, by the way, for those of you watching our YouTube channel for a while, this actually is the day 1 year ago that we started the North Country Trail in Michigan. It was actually colder then, but there was no wading across streams either. Whew! I should have went and taken a photo over there. That's awesome.
At least it's not slippy. It's very cool. Very cool. How sticky is the bud?
It's not.
Oh, guess what? We have another stream crossing. Ba-da-ba-da-ba, there it is. So
It's called the River to River Trail. It's not. It's actually not because it goes from the Ohio to the Mississippi River. It's because it goes from one river to the next.
exactly, I think that's true. There's our blaze over there.
Do you want a pole?
Yeah, can I have one?
Yep.
I do have my own poles, just to be clear, but I just
I don't like using it.
they're such a pain to get out. So I just use Joe's.
So well packed.
All right. You can do it, Joe.
Yeah, I think it's less deep than the other.
Okay. I am following Joe's footsteps because we just did a test and it's much deeper over there. And I am not prepared for depth. So, alrighty. Look at the little raccoon paws. Did you almost just fall?
So close. I was going.
Yeah. All right, this really truly is the River to River Trail. We're at the next stream crossing. It's very pretty. Oh. Now we're just walking the streams taking photos. Whatever. You've seen a lot of these, but we've actually gone over some that we haven't even filmed because like it's just becoming so status quo at this point. So yeah, just be prepared for this if you're gonna do it. Ooh, it's very fast moving. Yeah, so my feet are very cold now. Oh, I'm still standing in the water because I'm an idiot. You can see little raccoon paw prints. See? We found a mystery.
It's a Lee air shaft.
What does that mean, Joe?
Filled 1990.
Oh, so it wasn't that long ago, really.
So it's actually, it's whatever it was is filled up. I wonder what that's for.
There's always a mystery. Oh, I think there's some animal
Wrapped
over there.
up in an enigma. It's an enigma burrito.
Oh, it's an air shaft for a mine.
All right, guess what? We're at another river crossing.
A river to river.
River
Found
to
another
river.
I mean, seriously, put this in perspective. This is probably the 25th feet wet river crossing this morning.
I don't know that it's been 25,
And
but
it's noon.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
More than 10 though.
more than 10. Great, good thing we're doing this in
February.
February.
You just have like a 3-hour video of river to river crossing.
It's true. I could. By the way, there's a bridge right over there.
For cars, not for hikers.
The sun's out, so it feels good. Here's our trail. It's very distinct. All right, we've come to our first River to River Trail sign since we left Elizabethtown.
Just in case you want to know which direction to go.
Not the mileage, but that's okay. The same thing about Venza maps on it.
Nope.
All right. So, across the street. You want to go first?
These are the ones for when you're going eastbound.
Don't be a jerk. That is not what that's for. The reason that those are, they've got the white with blue, is that's the blaze for the whole trail. Whoa! Joe just slid. except for in the natural areas where they can't put permanent structures. Wilderness areas where they can't put permanent structures. So they have to put things that will decompose, and that's why they use the non-plastic, I think they're cedar blazes. So all the trail has the white and blue markers or blazes, except for the area that is in the wilderness areas, and then they have the wooden ones. They are harder to see, but that keeps it more natural, so yay. Here's our trail. It's a road walk, but after what we just went through with the streams and then the meringue, muddy stuff, I'm pretty happy with the road walk. Feels good. Look at that blue sky. Amazing. There's the River to River Historic Rock, our route, and Battery Rock. But we're back on the River to River Trail. It's true. So yesterday there was like an ice storm in southern Illinois, and right now the trees are dropping all the ice, and it's really glittery and beautiful. It's like it's raining slushy. So 15 years ago, when Joe and I were hiking in the woods in southern Illinois, we lived in Cobden, we used to see blazes like that. Don't make it fall. And I used to always wonder, what were those blazes? We used to take our daughter, who is now 25, on hikes in southern Illinois. And I was like, that trail leads somewhere. I don't know where though. One day we'll find out. Here we are. Pretty amazing to be out here walking this trail so many years later. There it is. We just happened upon an old graveyard, and it just reminds us how fragile life is in some ways. Look at that. I wonder if I could see the year.
There's no writing left on them that I could see.
No, I don't think so. They might have even had writing originally. I don't know. Yeah. I don't want to go any closer just because that might be disrespectful. In this area, there's lots of different trails and jeep roads and things, so you gotta pay attention. We can go on the wrong one. I think we're about halfway done with the day. I don't know. Oh my gosh, so we just came to this by the homestead, and I wish you were here like 2 days later, because look at all the daffodils.
Man, this one is gonna open tomorrow.
Yeah, you can see the little yellows in them. I bet there's some crocus around there. And look at that old barn house. I guess it's a farmhouse, not really a barn house. I really like the stone fireplace. I don't think it'd be very safe to go in and check it out. But wow, all the daffodils. It's so funny, where my parents are from in Arkansas, like you can always tell where the houses were, even if they're all gone now, because you can always see the different bulbs that people left out. Well, that makes me know we're gonna see daffodils before the end of this week. So super excited about that. Thought I'd see some crocus there, but I didn't see any crocus. Or bare naked ladies. Okay, we just saw the American Discovery Trail.
Sorry.
American Discovery Trail. Woohoo! Ooh. High Nab Overlook.
Wow. Hard to believe we drove across.
Here's your trail. Another American Discovery Trail.
No, it really is.
Wow. I like the G of the Gods. That stands for Garden of the Gods. Oh my gosh. I'm pretty stoked about the American Discovery Trail blaze. I love them so much. One day I want to do it.
It's really amazing.
What?
If I just keep walking from right here, eventually I would be on the Flint Hills Trail and also see the American Discovery Trail.
Okay, another aspect of the River to River Trail is that sometimes on horse trails, which is fine and great, and I love horse people and I love horses too, but they do tear up the trails sometimes for walkers. So maybe walkers tear up the trails for horses, I don't know. But this is what the trail looks like here. So that's what I'm going to navigate now. And of course, if you go off on the side, then you just keep on damaging the trail even more. So like it's hard to make decisions about it sometimes. All right, we're in the horse camp area. I forgot the name of the horse camp. This one. This guy. High Knob Campground area. So it turned out to be just an incredibly gorgeous day. The right time of the year, it looks like they'd have some stuff open at the campground. They've got some ice things and stuff. All right, we're just going through a High Knob Course campground area, and we met these two guys. They're clearly hikers, and I say guys, like one was a little our senior, and the other guy's probably our age, and they're finishing up the River to River tomorrow, or they were debating if they were going to go to Elizabethtown tomorrow or not.
We had one more day.
They had one more day, and they've been section hiking all since January, and it was just really nice to talk to them.
All right, we've come about 20 miles or so, and we are starting to get into the Garden of the Gods. We're not officially into the Garden of the Gods yet, but we're into clearly the geology of it. A lot of southern Illinois has these sandstone cliffs like this. They're super duper sandstone or limestone. They're super duper pretty, and actually this area is some of the prettiest here around the Garden of the Gods. We're going to be seeing a whole bunch of this here in another mile or two.
All right, so we're entering the Garden of the Gods area, like for real, like Joe kind of showed it, but now we're very close up to it. It's really remarkable. Wow. I don't think you're allowed to rock climb here. Man. It's an interesting rock to climb. Oh, nice. They've got a place so if you sit down, you've got a flat area. Also, it has that unique Southern Illinois smell with there's pines and there's, I don't know, some kind of foliage that it's kind of citrusy. I don't know what it is. Love that we're seeing infrastructure on the trail. New signs. It's awesome. Crossing a road right here. We just saw some people training their horse. It's beautiful. Oh my god, here it's 6 miles away. Another American Discovery Route trail. I love it.
How'd they put it on? Oh, the wrong way. Nope.
That's okay. It's alright, I still like it. 6 miles to our van. That's awesome. Oh my gosh, the cedars. It smells so good. All right, we're in the Garden of the Gods wilderness area. So the blazes are not blue and white anymore. They are the kind of wooden ones. Anyway, I'm crossing the stream and I wanted to show it. It's very pretty. I did almost just fall. There's the blazes now. Look at that beautiful moss. With the ferns. All right, we're trying hard to get the last miles in so we can make it before sunset. But look how beautiful. The trail's a little difficult right now. It's turned up a little by horses, so very slippy mud. The bluffs are just beautiful. All right, we're crossing the road to the River Garden of the Gods parking lot. And so,
Wow.
what is it?
I've never
Oh
seen
wow,
a
I've never seen a big one.
Look, Allison, only 136 miles to go.
Thanks, Joe.
Yep.
Thanks for that, Joe. River to River Blaze. Another one of the American Discovery Trails. And River to River Trail. We're getting ready to get on the road to Herod, and there's one of the blazes. They're kind of hard to see sometimes, so you gotta be careful. It's just really glorious, so I just wanted to show. There's Joe. And there's some campsites. We're kind of on a ridge.
Southern Illinois.
Yeah. So we're going back to the van, but if we weren't, this would be a nice place to camp. Pines and hardwood forest you can see all around.
It's amazing how fast you come places, because those are the rocks that we came from that are sticking out up there. That was the
Oh yeah.
that was where we came into the park, where we saw the, that's where like the, where all the people are.
We've got, I don't know, seemed like 5 miles, like 10 miles ago, so.
Mile and a half.
Mile and a half.
I think it's 3 miles.
3 miles. Feel tired, but not too tired. It's getting close to sunset, and it is really, really beautiful. All right, it's getting ready to get too dark for any more videos, so I wanted to say that we're at about 26 miles. Last sign, so we still have 2 miles to Herod, so see what happens with that. You know, it's been a great day. I wasn't quite sure how we were gonna manage this first day. We haven't been on the trail in a long time. Been on rails to trails, just different. You know, hurt your body in different ways. But I think we're both feeling pretty strong. What do you think, Joe?
Feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
It's been a wonderful day. Beautiful. First day of the hiking season 2022.
Great start to the 2022 hiking season. I did make some really dumb mistakes. Say very silly things like, oh, I forgot my breakfast in the van. I don't think I have my headlamp. I haven't done a big search for it, but it wasn't where it's supposed to be. And if it's not where it's supposed to be, I probably didn't bring it. But tomorrow will be a better day for those kind of things. Live and learn, adapt. River to Herod. The road to Herod. Finally. Yay. Coming down that hill. We had to go around a blow round, and we had some face slappers and some knee whackers. There's our sign. And now we are on the road. Joe.
We made it.
We made it. Boy, am I glad. And there's the van. Yay! All right, we are back at the van inside and getting ready to take off our shoes and do our next stuff. How do you feel, Joe?
I feel great.
Yay!
A+. Solid first day on the river to river. I'm ready to get my very wet shoes off.
All right, so we're gonna take care of ourselves now and see you in the morning.